buy those guns. So we are having a problem here, and we are not happy with our brothers assisting with that problem. And as I said, there are 54 countries. We are complaining about 2 countries that have really not taken that responsibility of saying, guys, let's reflect. And that's all what I want to say. And the model, Chidinma, she's beautiful. I think the community is not happy being represented by someone of Nigerian descent because of what is happening in South Africa. And the arrogance that we are getting back when we are complaining. That is one of the biggest issues. When it comes to her being a citizen, I think that is something which has to work with the law. If she's a citizen, it has nothing to do with the community. She's a citizen. But we are not happy to be represented by her. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sebo. And I hear you. You said if she is a citizen, and I think the law in South Africa said she is, and
yes, she is a citizen by birth. There are many ways to be a citizen. I think you know that by yes. But then there are other people who are saying she might not have attained those that citizenship legally. I don't know about that. That's why I'm saying it's an issue that I don't think I would like to entertain, because I don't know nothing about that. I would be lying, and I accept that she is a citizen with the information that I have.
Okay, thank you for being as honest as you can. I appreciate that. I'll move the mic to this. All right, Grandmaster, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you very, very much, Madam, and then Mr. Fax. Thank you very, very much. I hope I will be able to get enough time to speak on this issue because I have a lot to unpack. I'm very happy that South Africans...
Sir, while you're unpacking, I just want to read the room rules. Please, no, we cannot keep it civil. We will not use...
Is there any reason why you're saying this when I'm about to speak?
No, I'm just saying.
No, do you understand? I think everybody have the right to speak freely.
Hold on. No one says you can't speak freely, but you cannot insult anybody. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I've never said you can't speak. There's no time right now. We didn't put any time for anybody not to speak. But you will speak. You will make your point. But we're gonna keep it civil and 100. That's just what I'm saying. Grandmaster, please go ahead. I know.
As much as he's not calling anybody's name, that's also being civil. You can say anything you want to say, but don't call anybody's name. Do you understand? I said.
Yeah, so long it's not any kind of like.
All right, thank you very much. I just feel like it's a bit condescending that you have to reiterate this rule when I'm about to speak, as if I'm a child that doesn't understand rules. That is very condescending.
You were not here when I said it before.
I know I was here. Don't worry, it's fine. I've heard you. Let me just go ahead, my brother. Please allow me to speak.
All right, go
Everybody
ahead.
else spoke their mind and emotionally, so allow me to speak.
I'm not saying you can't be emotional, I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm reiterating for people who are just joining so that everybody will be on the same page, not just because if I let you go and nobody, I might lose my train of thought. Just not because of you don't see it that way. But go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, let me start by saying I hope that South Africans are seeing what freedom of speech is like, right? What it means or it feels like to come to a space where your opinion is accommodated, regardless of how inciting, how emotional it may appear to be. This is the same privilege you never accord anybody else. I'm not going to speak more on this, but I want you guys to do better. Because when you open up a discussion where you expect contrary opinions to what you are saying, you should be able to actually accept that opinion without interfering. But unfortunately, many of your hosts and your co-hosts are not very good at this. But I'm not going to go further than that. Let me first of all reiterate here and state it categorically clear. Chidinma is a Zulu, half Nigerian girl. She is a South African true and true. born in Johannesburg, raised in South Africa, speaks like them, has the same accent as them. In fact, I am not saying this, you don't have to take this from me. You can go and then check the multiple news channels within South Africa that have actually said this. No be me talking. You understand? Your own news houses have said it over and over again. And I can provide multiple sources. I'm talking about 12, 13, 14 sources from South Africa that have said this. So anybody coming here to tell you that she is Nigerian, she should go and represent Nigeria, she is Mozambican, it is all hogwash. You guys don't understand what is happening. And at one point kept reiterating that she's a citizen. And then all of a sudden, she said she should go and represent Nigeria. And then towards the end of her submission, she said they have to check how she got her citizenship. You see the problem? I hope you guys are understanding the problem. And he went ahead to mention sex trafficking. Sex trafficking. Oh, Nigerians are the ones who are dominating the sex industry. There is a literal porn genre called Mzansi porn that exists, that only when you go there are South African ladies selling themselves online. But for some weird reason, it is Nigerians that are dominating the sex industry in South Africa. You see, these things don't marry reality, and they don't make any sense. You know, they come up and they speak about drugs. It's fine. No country will accept drug being sold in their vicinities. Nobody. Nobody will do that. I am 100% against anybody who is caught trafficking, deal with that person and then bring down the full, weight of the law on the person. But what we're not going to do is to come and create a need. It's Nigerians that are selling drugs in South Africa. You and I know that this is blatant lie. You know that as a South African, you're lying to yourself. You just want to believe that for some weird reason, other Africans or other people listening to you will actually adopt that idea that is the truth. But that is not the truth. And this is one of the problems you always see in countries where people have become so xenophobic that they actually lose their minds in the process. They always try to pit every single crime, every single offense going on in that country on other people. But they will always overlook themselves. But when you look at statistics, it deals with them. Numbers, men lie, women lie, numbers never lie. In the US and in South Africa, the bulk of the crime being committed in those countries are committed by the natives. I can pull numbers and show you. These are your own facts and your numbers dealing with you. You claim that Nigerians are the ones selling drugs in South Africa. And somebody who was just here told you that the people who are shipping in these drugs cannot possibly be Nigerians because drugs are shipped in large quantity. And you are trying to tell me that they are the ones who are selling drugs in Durban, they are the ones who are selling drugs in Cape Town. They are the ones who are selling drugs in Pretoria. They are the ones who are selling drugs in Johannesburg. So these meager Nigerians in your country are the ones that have infiltrated every nooks and corners of your country selling drugs there. Make it make sense. But what you are not trying to tell us is this. The corruption that goes on within the ranks and files of your police force and your government officials, who are the ones that actually enable this importation of these drugs. Because you cannot tell me that shipments, containers of drugs, because you don't understand how drugs are shipped. They are shipped in containers and they come through the sea. They don't go through the airport. You are not telling me that these people, your customs, your immigration, they don't see these drugs. They don't carry out inspections. And for some weird reason, these drugs spill into the society, and then all of a sudden, the people that you have to hold for that is some phantom Nigerians in your sight that you believe are the ones who are shipping this thing. Let us be truthful to ourselves for once. It's not going to kill us, right? Because if you want to tell yourself the truth, you will tell yourself the truth by saying that, oh, actually, is it possible that our authorities are also part of the people who are failing us? Right? Because if your authority is not failing you, you can't tell me that they don't see these things coming to your country and they are not benefiting from these things. They are not allowing these things to come to your country. Let us be true to ourselves sometimes. I abhor anything that has to do with the desecration of the community, drug peddling. I will not allow it in my community, and I want to believe that South Africa will allow, but you should go after those who are responsible for this and use the legal means to hold them down. Instead of you coming here to come and claim Nigerians are selling drugs to you, which Nigerians? How many Nigerians are in your country? How many Nigerians? See, I am not against South Africa, neither am I for South Africa. I am very indifferent towards the country. I don't think anything will ever take it to South Africa, besides the point I worked there for 3 months, which I was actually, pushed to go to because I was the only African guy in the team. And I had to go there for 3 months. It wasn't against my will, but I had to do it for duty because it's my job. And I went there and I did it. But besides that, I will not possibly unnecessarily pick a flight and say I'm going to visit somewhere and I'll go to South Africa. I wouldn't do it. I will go elsewhere. Because I'm not interested in the country. So I don't know which Nigerians you guys keep talking about. These Nigerians are in your country. It is not everybody that really sees you guys that way. Now let's get to the reality of the fact. You see, some lady came up here and said she should go and represent her community. She should leave our pageant alone and go and represent. We need South Africans in the pageant. Please, let us take a look at the people in that place. There are so many South Africans there, you can't even count them anymore. Right? The typical ones they claim are their people from their community. They are there. Why are you not focused on them? What they don't want to tell you, see the thing I pinned from John. It's a tweet that somebody made from South Africa yesterday. The tweet says, you people keep antagonizing South Africans. They will reach a breaking point and start burning people. We will be there. It's like you all have forgotten how violent this country can get. Why did somebody make this violent tweet? Simply because a young girl posted a video of herself celebrating with her family. Somebody made such a statement. I do not see where the problem is. Are we beginning to understand who the victim is in all these things? Right? You are beginning to understand, right? What is the problem that a girl who has come out to say that she is half Nigerian, half South African, is celebrating with a part of her family that is Nigeria? What wrong did she do? What offense did she commit? What they are not trying to tell you is this. The reason why they are running helter-skelter today is because they are telling Nigerians to spot from their issues. Go and mind your issue. I think it was the lady that spoke, something's daughter that spoke. Please go and do your thing. They want you to allow them to go on and bully this girl because they will not tell you the genesis of this whole thing. They went unprovoked and started attacking this girl. Her Facebook, her Instagram, her Twitter. Unprovoked. The moment they saw, they picked people that they finally said, they saw that this girl's name sounds Nigerian. They went unprovoked and started attacking this girl. It is on this app, we saw all of them. Nigerians did not even know who this girl was. Nobody knew exactly who this girl was. Nobody even knew that South Africa had anything like this coming up. But they went to say these things. With what you are seeing this girl going through, can you withstand quarter of these things that you are pushing on this girl? Can you withstand it before you break down emotionally? But it is cool. It is fine for you to pile this amount of hate, unwarranted hate, and buy on a young girl that had done nothing to you. And you come up here and try to play the victim when we all know who the real victim is. You speak about, you want us to simply abandon this girl. Nigerians started getting involved in this whole thing. When we saw the video of Bintu and this girl, all of a sudden we started seeing Chidinma trending in Nigeria. We don't even know who she was. And then we said, no, not on our watch. Go, whatever it is, Chidinma is still part of us. Even though the mom is half South African, she is still one of us. If not for anything, she is still African. And we will defend her. We are not going to let you guys pile on Chidinma and destroy that girl's method. You guys want to drive that girl to suicide. Imagine telling her she should get out and go to somebody that was born and raised in South Africa, who is in South African citizenship, and the mom is half South African. All of a sudden, look at the dribbling you guys are doing here for a white South African. It is acceptable, but Chidinma, who is half South African and black, cannot be accepted. Do you guys even understand what you look like when you do these things? They took it further to even their own sports minister of youth and sports, that they should go and investigate her and then get. But one thing I have for you guys is this. Let me be toning it down. You are battling futility. I don't care about your cry. You will cry for a very long time. You are battling infutility. I want to tell you to all of you that have come here to pile on this girl and say all manners of triggering things and stuff like that. You are battling infutility. Chidinma will be in that competition up until the point where she is either eliminated or she ends up winning it, either way, you will have nothing that you can contribute to it. If it hurts you so much, go and tell the government or whoever is responsible to block your borders and let nobody else in. Nobody else in. But Chidinma will be in that competition. You guys are just on social media making noise. You are making noise. It is a private organization that is running it. And the private organization has come out to say that she meets every single requirement to be in that competition. You can go and cry. Nobody cares. You can go and burn anything you want to burn. We don't give a damn. You will not touch Chidinma. That is the simple truth. And the earlier we start telling you the truth, the better it's going to be for you. Because before she got into that competition, there was a vetting process involved. And the people that vetted Chidinma have come out to say, we have vetted this girl and she meets every single thing that we require for somebody to be a party in this competition. She ticked all the boxes. You are not going to bully this young girl to something you guys will not tolerate yourself. It's not going to happen. So if you think that we Nigerians will simply sit back, even if we did not know who Chidinma is, even if Chidinma was not half Nigerian, and we saw that you South Africans are bullying this girl the way you are bullying her, we will still join issues and still give it to you guys. Because enough of this madness. Enough of this madness. We have our own issues, fine, we are dealing with our own issues. We are about to embark on a nationwide protest, and you're going to see it. But what you're not going to do is come